couldn't make it. Thank you. Thank you all for coming today. So this is in conjunction with the marketing grants for the Fulton Area Development Foundation. So most of the reasons why you guys are on here is because you guys are coming into some marketing funds and you're finding the best avenue to use them. Well, we have Cynthia Shreen here with Zimmer Communications, and they have Y107 and Clear 99, if that's correct. So several different radio stations, and she's going to go over the package for Callaway County businesses only, if you wanted to spend your marketing funds with them and why you should. So Cynthia, we will unmute you and let you take the floor. There we go.
Hold on. There we are. Okay, very good. I am so sorry. I'm glad that worked out. I'm very excited that you all have invited all of us. I see some friends of mine here on here today. We're excited that everyone got a grant or has the possibility of getting a grant in Fulton because there's such wonderful businesses there. And we're very happy to be a part of it. First, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a personal invite. Can you all see that? Did you see that? Okay, I need to share my screen. Hold on.
Shane,
there
if
we
you
go.
made her host. Okay.
I've got it right here. All right, I'm going to share it. I did it. You got it? There we go. First, I'm going to invite all of you to a special event coming up November the 18th. Even if you buy advertising, whether it's from me or anyone else, I hope that you will consider coming to this brand camp. And this brand camp is designed to help people that are in small business to large business to figure out a way that you can have a better return on your investment for whatever advertising you may do. All marketing is good, but unless you have a plan to do it, it will not do you any good. We want you to have great results with your grant. And so that's why I wanted to invite you to this. It is free with a ticket. And it's coming up November the 18th. It will be held in Columbia, but I'd be happy to get tickets over to Justice and Shane and so that they can distribute them to whoever would like to come. So that's my pre-promotion. And I'm going to go into my next slide. Let me get rid of that. And okay, can everyone see that? It's pretty close to what's behind my head right now. But
we cannot see that one, Cynthia. I'm so sorry.
Cannot see that one? Okay, let me get rid of that. Let's see here. Okay, let me get rid of that. Get out of that one. And then, okay, let me share screen and I'll pull up the next one. Okay. Okay. Well, I've got to find it. I am so sorry. Let me get out of that. And then I'll go back in and find it. Oh, that's not what I want. Sorry, technical difficulties. My fault, totally.
They don't make it easy.
I know. Well, I got flustered at the beginning, and so it's totally my fault. Callaway. Okay. Now I'm going to, okay, here it is. Now I've got to figure out a way to share it. Okay. Got it pulled up. Now, can you see that? No. All right, let me find it. Here it is. There we go. There. Share. All right. Can you see that? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
First, we're going to start out a little bit about the company I work for has been around since 1960, and we have been helping people of all avenues of marketing, whether it's a restaurant or a huge manufacturing plant. We've been helping them. But this is an illustration of all the things that a good business needs to have in order for it to work better for them. And it's called the marketing bridge. I am so sorry, I have this thing going back and forth. These are the forces that combine to make a sale. And I'm showing you this because all the businesses that are watching this today and are going to watch it, they need to know that these are the 5 things that need to happen for the business to be successful. from your business, which is your location, your reputation, your quality of product, whether it's parking, whether it's personal selling. Do you actually ask people to buy more than one thing? Would you like dessert with that? Would you like a necklace or a scarf to go along with that outfit you bought? Personal selling, suggest selling, and the benefits of why they should do business with you. Now, this has basically the marketing. I'm only 1/5 of it. As you look in the middle of it, proper medium, quality, consistency, planning, and timeliness are the most important thing. But if you don't have clean restrooms, if you don't have proper lighting, if your price isn't right for the value received, then none of this is going to work for you. So that's why I like to explain to everyone, when you buy this advertising from any of the representatives that are on this call today, or from us here at Zimmer, we want you to think about what you're doing right and what you need to improve upon. Because if you have a poor business, then these things might hurt you. We don't want that to happen. The next thing we're looking at is the buying funnel, decision-making process. You've got the advertiser and you have the consumer. What you want to do is draw the person down to the action phase so they finally do business with you. But a lot happens between that time, depending on the type of business you have. If it's let's say you're a fast food restaurant, it's easier to push people down to the action phase to think of you first and like you the most, but they have to go through this weighing of benefits and creating preference. Should I go there to eat today or should I go to someone else? So what you have to do is make them aware of you till they have comprehension, conviction, and finally action. 2% are in the action phase today, but you have to make sure that they think of you first before they think of your competitor. And so that's why you have to, as an advertiser, get them to weigh the benefits, create the preference before they actually come in and buy from you. So these are a couple of screens that I wanted to share today, so that when you buy your marketing when you get your marketing through the grant, that you think of this when it comes to your business, because none of us can make a business great unless it's already that way. The marketing will only make things go worse as opposed to better. The one thing I wanted to bring up, I'm assuming that everyone that is applying for the grant is probably doing social media, probably has a website. If you don't, I'm going to show you, these are some of the many marketing platforms that we offer now, from over-the-top television, social media, magazine, display ads, even doing graphic design, whatever it might need for your business. So these are all the different services that we offer at Zimmer for you all to look at should you need them. So as we go along here, I just wanted to say that I am so glad that you have chosen us to provide you with information. So we'll kind of go through the different radio stations that you're going to see today. Each of our stations, the pricing is based on supply and demand. For instance, Gina, who's watching today, she might price her news a little bit more because there's limited inventory. And the same thing with a few of our radio stations. For instance, we'll look at Clear 99. Clear 99 is a heritage station. It's a country station. It's been around since 1990. The same thing here. Because it is demanded by national advertisers, that's what sets the price. The price is based on the demand for the product. So what you see is basically our most liked or loved radio station with our company. Do you need to have Clear 99 in order to get results? No, but it is one of the many stations I'm going to show you today. As long as you have the right message, we go back to that marketing bridge and that buying funnel. As long as you have the right message, the right number of times, any radio station, television station, newsprint will work. But this is what you have to, that's what you have to have for any of them to work. But that's why you will see Clear 99 might be a little bit more than another radio station, is because of the demand for the product. Okay. So that kind of gives you Clear 99, which is our country station. Cat Country, very popular in Callaway County. In fact, it is very similar to a Clear 99, based out of Jefferson City, but has listeners in Callaway County, according to the last Nielsen ratings that were out. So that kind of gives you kind of the difference is a little bit more Callaway County focused than a Clear 99, even though you can receive it in a Clear 99 in Callaway County. Cat Country is a little bit more focused for the Callaway people. And again, Heritage Station, been around for a long time, playing all your classical and modern hits. Questions? I feel like I'm just talking and talking. Then we have KFAL. KFAL was started before the Zimmers even came to town, and we purchased it in, I think it was in the late middle 90s. The Zimmers purchased it. We love the station because it is classic country. Heritage Station plays the KFAL North Callaway, South Callaway, and Fulton Hornets sports, both football and basketball. So if you're reaching just the local community, KFAL is a great purchase for those who are looking for lots of frequency with the right message, again, the right number of times. And KCMQ 96.7 is a classic rock station. It is the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. If anyone has heard of the Kansas City Chiefs, they're a very popular professional sports team out of Kansas City. And they are now, I believe, 5-1. Tell me if I'm wrong. 5-1, I believe. They just won on Sunday. And we carry the Chiefs, which we are so excited about, first time in forever that we've ever carried the Kansas City Chiefs. But in the meantime, the music is classic rock. And the gamut of people that listen to classic rock music goes from 25 to 75. It's just a wide plethora of different types of people that listen to classic rock. Y107 is our top hit station. As you can see, it caters to a 25 to 45 age group. So if your product that you are going to be focusing on is after that high school, that college age, this might be the perfect station for you. You get 63 ads that will run throughout the schedule, and then you get 63 ads on our .com. Just so I did not explain that the ads you hear on our radio stations are different from the ones you hear on an app. So I have on my phone a radio app for Y107 that plays a different group of ads than are on the radio station. I hope that makes sense to everyone. So that's why you're getting two different platforms for one price.
Cynthia, can you describe the different, like what the advertisements for Y107 versus Y107.com? Can you describe those for people like me who don't understand?
Yeah, no, that's all right. It's usually even the same commercial. Let's say it's McDonald's. McDonald's would run on Y107, and they probably would also run on Y107.com, but they have to purchase it separately. So there is a separate price. Does that make sense? So years ago, the government said you've got to separate it out. So we had to separate it out. And this happened about, I'm going to say maybe 10 years ago. But it's not always the same. Some clients just buy, just so you know, some businesses just buy Y107.com and they don't buy the regular radio station. So hopefully that made more sense, Justin. So I think that was my last one, was Y107, KCMQ, KFAL, and Cat Country, as well as Clear. I don't think I sent you anything else. I think that was it, right, Shane? Is that okay? So again, our pricing is based on supply and demand. I would be happy to meet with anyone that had any questions about any of our products or services. What we try to do is we try to engage people that are, going on their websites looking for places to eat, places to buy cars, all of that. Then we try to convert those people through either traditional media, digital, OTT, different things like that. But the program that you receive from us is radio, but you could look at different platforms in order to make all of your marketing work together. So
Hey,
that's kind of it, unless you need.
I was going to say I had one more question. Do you have can you tailor make packages for individuals who, maybe aren't looking at or possibly don't want to spend that entire, $1,500 that they receive on, just 1 month of advertising? Is there can you tailor make something for somebody, or is that, just kind of the going rate?
No, I can tailor make something. That's not a problem. So I can design anything. If they wanted to put $750 here and $750 here, we could do that also. But again, remember, it's what you say times how many times you say it. You don't want to reduce the amount of repetition that you would get when it comes to radio. Good question.
And you probably said this and I missed it. So for instance, on the Clear 99, with the 50, 30-second ads, are those over the course of how long?
I would suggest doing it over either a week or 2 weeks. You do have until February the 28th to run any of those programs that I sent you. But again, it goes back to what you say times how many times you say it. And if you spread it too thin, like if you do it over a 3 or 4 or 5 week period, the chance of someone hearing it and remembering it gets a little bit slimmer. It's kind of like if you've ever had children, 3-year-olds are notorious for asking you why. Well, they do it quite a bit in a short period of time. And so the same goes with marketing. You got to constantly let them know what you're all about, why you should do business with them today, and do it as often as you can in a shorter period of time.
Thank you. Did anybody else have any other questions? And you can message those to me or just unmute yourself. Cynthia, thank you for this. I'm trying to think if there's any other things that can't come to mind for myself. But I think you have covered it.
I did have one more thing. Who would be the best point of contact if anybody was interested in, advertising with Zimmer? Who would that be? You, or would that be a marketing consultant? Or we just want to make sure that we have the right contact to refer somebody to?
You can, since this is a promotion that I put together for you all, just have them contact me, and then I'll route them to the proper person that should take care of them. So that's not a problem. I don't have any problem with that at all. And then the other reminder I will have is, and I'll put this up here. Whoops, wrong one. Is I was looking for my, again, Brandsformation. I just want to remind you all, if anybody would love to come, I will get tickets to the Callaway Chamber, which we are members of the chamber, and I just would need to know how many you would need. And that's coming up November the 18th. If you're looking for growth of anywhere from 4 to 7% or even more in 2021, come to this camp, because Chuck, our CEO, he's not our CEO, but the CEO of Brand Camp, will be there to discuss the different avenues, different platforms that have helped a Steve's Pest Control or other dealers that might be in the area. So it is worth your time to be able to come to that. And I thank you so much for inviting me. Sorry I was slow getting on.
Not a problem. And yes, I'd be glad to help with tickets. I've gone to several different marketing webinars and meetings through Zimmer, and they've always been beneficial. So I do recommend, if you have time on the 18th, to attend. Cynthia, if you don't mind, will you give out your contact information verbally here just for everybody? We can send it to them, but just so they can write it down if they have a pen and paper handy.
That'd be great. My phone number is 573-489-3427. And my email is Cynthia S, as in Susie, Cynthia S at zrgmail.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much for
right.
coming, Cynthia. We appreciate it. And
Yes, thank you.
you have the packet that Cynthia is showing on her screen. You can't see it because it's white. But if you guys are interested in that, I'm more than happy to send that over to you guys as well. So thanks again, Cynthia, for being here, and we will chat soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.